Hi. Hola.
Hi, here's Mr. Dozy.
This is Michael Bradley.
Hey, I'm Memphis.
Hey.
Hola. Hello.
I'm here with soccer.com.
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 And I'm talking with my friends soccer.com.
See you soon.
Hey guys, Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com, bringing you the What's in My Soccer Bag video for November 2016. Now, for those that are unfamiliar with this series, this is my way of highlighting the best products that I found myself using throughout the previous month. Not necessarily all at the same time, but products that I thought were worthy of being showcased. So what I do is I fill up a soccer bag with apparel, equipment, as well as footwear, and individually talk about each item, letting you know what I really liked about it. Of course, all of the items that you see in today's video, you can go ahead and purchase for yourself by either clicking the very first link down below in the description or the little pop-up on screen. That'll take you to the What's in My Soccer Bag page on my website, where you'll find individual buy it now links with exclusive SR4U coupon codes, where you'll be able to purchase every single item in today's video. So again, if you do see something that you like, first link down below, go ahead and check it out. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. All right, so for the month of November, the weather was more or less all over the place. There were days that it was really cold below freezing. There were days that it wasn't quite as cold. So I had to kind of use a good variety of stuff. So this is duffel bag, same thing that I used last month, the Under Armour Undeniable duffel bag, the medium size, available in quite a few different colors, has the weatherproofing on the bottom, really good quality heavy duty zippers. And again, you have the small, medium, and large size ranges. So they offer something for everybody. The medium size though, retail price is $45 US, so nothing too crazy. Open up the top though and take a look at what's on the inside, because that's obviously what everyone is here to see. We'll start off with the first piece of, I guess, apparel that I use pretty regularly. I've been using these for the better part of almost 2 years now. These are the Storelli Body Shield Slider Shorts, the EB edition. So this is their newer variation that has more durable material over top of the pour-on foam inserts going down the side of either leg. It's a compression short with built-in padding that you don't really see or feel while you're wearing them, but you definitely do appreciate it when you go in for a slide tackle or even take a bump to the side of the leg, which is a pretty common occurrence. It's not necessarily going to prevent an injury, but it's going to prevent some bumps and bruises, Charlie horses, stuff like that. And again, it's nice to have that as an added bit of protection to your compression shorts that you're likely already wearing anyways. These guys retail for $54 US, so not super cheap, but very, very effective in terms of what they do. If you're looking for soccer-specific compression shorts, very strongly recommended. Those are what I would consider. Next, we have a training top, and normally I would actually go for a training top, but this time around I went for an actual authentic jersey. This is the Adidas Real Madrid third jersey, the authentic variation though. So the retail price on this is a little steep at $110, but it's made out of this really high quality, super thin Adizero material. I really like the look of this particular shirt, being that it is all black with the white logos and then this kind of light purple kind of color on the sleeves with this circle emblem logo. I'm not exactly sure what it's supposed to be. Because this is the authentic variation, you get the La Liga patch on the one arm. You have the Adidas stripes going down the side, basically from the armpits. And then the back of the shirt is this really thin kind of perforated mesh material. So very, very breathable, super lightweight, a little more fitted than the regular variations of the Adidas kit. So that's something to keep in mind if you do buy an authentic variation of the shirt, but the quality is definitely there. And it's a really cool looking shirt. So if you do want to wear it casually, you absolutely can do that as well. Next, we have a pair of training shorts, and I went for another pair of, another item from the Real Madrid collection, if you will. This is their home short for this year. $45 retail price. Pretty straightforward as far as colors go, all white. You get the Real Madrid crest on the one side, of course, and then the stripes on the side of the legs are kind of like a darker blue color. Then on the back, it's left pretty much completely blank aside from the embroidered Adidas logo and the Climacool branding. The material, again, super, super lightweight. There's no liner on the inside of the short as well, so they're super comfortable to wear. And again, just a good looking short, good quality short in general. $45, not super cheap, but it is officially licensed product, so that is more or less to be expected with that kind of thing. As far as colder weather kind of environment, that's something that I would normally wear more or less indoors, shorts if it was a little bit one of a warmer day. But when I was outdoors, this is one of the training tops that I really found myself using quite a bit. I like this a lot. This is the new Adidas Germany long sleeve training top, $80 retail price on this guy. And obviously it's a long sleeve training top. It's made out of a, not necessarily thick, but thicker sweater type material very soft on the inside, does a decent job of keeping you warm. You have the white on white design with the Adidas stripes going down the side of the arms. The actual ends themselves have this kind of thumb slot design, so you kind of have your entire hand within the actual sleeve, which is really nice because it keeps you a little bit warmer, and it also has this little piece where you can fold it over and cover your hands up entirely, so that eliminates the need for gloves. Not necessarily as warm as gloves would be, but it's kind of a cool little feature of the shirt itself. These little black spots right here are ventilated at the elbows, so you do get a little bit of ventilation. You're not going to be overly hot in this. You get the Germany logo and the Adidas crest there on the front. And then on the back, for the most part, it's left pretty much completely blank, except for the Germany crest one more time. And then the I'm not even going to attempt to say it, I think it's Die Mineshaft for the German national team. But pretty cool looking shirt, white on white, really does look good in my opinion. Fold this up and I'll move it over to the side, and oh, this one didn't fold so nicely, but nonetheless, move on to some training pants. These also from Adidas. These are the Bayern Munich presentation pants for the 16-17 season. They do look a lot like Tiro pants in that they are kind of soccer-specific tapered pants, meaning that they get tighter towards the bottom of the ankle. It does have the zipper, so you can actually get these on and off while cleats are on your feet, which can be an issue with a lot of tapered pants. But what's different about this one, though, is that the material itself is a little bit thicker than the average Tiro pant. The inside, very soft. There's a little bit more of a warmth aspect to them, in my opinion. It's a darker gray with the black stripes down the side. You get the full color embroidery from the Bayern Munich crest, and then the Adidas logo in white. Zipper pockets on either side. And again, they're just kind of classic Adidas training pants, soccer-specific training pants that happen to be a little bit warmer, which is great for kind of winter environment type situations. Those guys have a retail price of $54 US. So in comparison to a regular pair of Tiro pants, not overly expensive. Just as an extra kind of zip up jacket, I picked up this and I really like it. This is the Nike PSG N98 training jacket. Retail price on this guy is $100 US, so not super cheap either. And it's not an overly heavy jacket. The material itself, I would say it's kind of on par in terms of thickness to this Adidas shirt that I just showed you, but it does have the zipper, so you can actually kind of have a little bit more layers there, and you can take it off a little bit more easily. And also it looks pretty cool, so you can wear it casually as well, depending on what your preference is with that kind of thing. So you have the zipper going all the way across the front, the two pockets on the front as well. The sleeves themselves feature this nice kind of stretchy elasticated material, so it's not restrictive at all, even though it does have more of a fitted feel and look when you're actually wearing it. You get the PSG crest there on the front along with the Nike swoosh, kind of black on silver with the actual crest itself, which is kind of cool. And then the back, for the most part, is left completely blank. So really simple design, really clean looking. Nike has this for pretty much all of their teams in various different colorway variations. So if PSG is not necessarily the team you want to wear, like I said, there are quite a few different options for that particular style of N98 jacket from Nike. Moving on to some socks. I've been using these guys right here. I'm a big fan of Nike's kind of crew sock training line. And as of right now, kind of for the last half of 2016, they've introduced a training line or a crew sock line specific to each of their silos. So this is for the Tiempo silo. It's what they call the Nike Strike Tiempo Crew. Retail price is not overly cheap at $22 US, but it does have this kind of cool Tiempo specific design, mainly in the part here that wraps the lower part of your leg. It has the kind of crisscross pattern that you would find in the actual internal support cage of the Tiempo. The little design there going down the back, but the foot part remains the same on pretty much all of these, whether it's the Tiempo, Hypervenom, or Mercurial ones. They're nicely padded. They're anatomically shaped right and left foot. And again, just very good quality if you're looking for a good pair of crew training socks. I personally prefer to wear crew socks for training, but everyone has their own preference when that kind of thing. As far as shin guards and shin guard accessories go, these are what I've been using to hold my shin guards up. These are the Storelli Body Shield leg sleeves. Very, very high quality product. There is a full review of this up on my channel. If you want to check that out and you just want more details, I'll leave a little pop-up on screen. But essentially it's a sleeve that you put on. It has a built-in pocket to hold your shin guard in place. Because of the design, it can't fall through the bottom. The sleeve itself holds itself in place quite nicely. You have the silicone kind of Storelli branding there on the inside rim at the top and bottom that helps it stay in place quite nicely. Plus you have the pour-on foam running down the lateral side of your calf, providing protection in a spot that wouldn't normally be protected with kind of like the slider shorts, minimal bulk. You don't really see it, you don't feel it while you're playing, and it's a lot of extra protection that you wouldn't otherwise have, and it also eliminates the need for tape. These guys retail for about $30 US, so in comparison to how much you'll spend on tape over the course of a season versus just using a pair of sleeves like this, it is actually a pretty decent value. So if you're on the market for a pair of shin guard sleeves, highly, highly recommended Sorelli Body Shield leg sleeves. Next, we're moving on to shin guards. Haven't really changed anything up here. These are the 3rd generation C6 Agility carbon fiber shin guards. Quite expensive. You can get them for $135 with an SR4U coupon code, normally $150, but they are the best of the best in every single category when you're talking shin guards. Super thin, super lightweight, very comfortable to wear. The hardest shell you're gonna find on anything. It's handmade in the US, aerospace grade carbon. It really is, like I said, the best of the best. So view this more so as kind of a one-time purchase. It's the last pair of shin guards that you're ever going to need. And if you're not growing anymore, definitely worth the investment in my opinion, but everyone's gonna have their own opinion on how much they should or shouldn't spend on a pair of shin guards. But if you're truly looking for the best of the best, very strongly recommended, and there is an individual review video of these up on my channel. I'll leave a little pop-up on screen. You can go ahead and check that out. Move that over to the side. And then of course you have to have a ball if you're gonna be going around playing soccer and you're filling up a soccer bag. This is the new high-vis variation of the Nike Ordum 4. This is the Premier League with the Premier League branding on it. And basically it's the high visibility variation that they release kind of halfway through the Premier League season, come the winter months, just for better visibility. It's got a yellow base with some orange, pink, and purple accents throughout just to make it a little bit more flashy than the standard white variation. Exact same ball, just different colors. And the Ordum 4, very high quality ball in general. This is the official match ball. FIFA approved, $160 retail price, so not particularly cheap. But as I've talked about many times with these official match balls, you really do get what you pay for. So if you're looking for the best of the best from a soccer ball, whether it's the Ordum 4, any of the Adidas Brazuca variations, the Champions League ball, they're all very, very good. It's really just a matter of what you want because they all perform well. It's just different kind of minor characteristics that differ one from the next. As far as training shoes go, I've been using these a lot. This is the Nike Train Speed 4 in a CR7 variation. This particular colorway is sold out at this point in time, but the Train Speed 4, normally issued that retails for $100. You can find them in most colorways on sale below that. So it's a pretty good value at the moment. And it's kind of a Nike freestyle trainer, fairly low profile in terms of the cushioning, good flexibility from it. The upper is super soft, super comfortable to wear. You get good structure from this kind of synthetic overlay with all the little cutouts, as well as the Flywire cables. It's a comfortable shoe that you can essentially do anything in. You could lift in this shoe, you can run, you can sprint, you can jump. Whatever you want to do, this shoe is capable of handling it, and as a training shoe, that's more or less all you can ask for. Again, not the most heavily cushioned as far as what it provides underfoot, but that's more a matter of personal preference. If you want kind of a more responsive, low-profile style trainer, the Nike Train Speed 4, really, really good option. There is a review of these up on my channel as well. I'll leave a little pop-up on screen. So I'll move these over to the side. Oh, we're way back. Move that there and move on to the actual shoes that I've been wearing. So the first shoe that I've been impressed with over the last couple of weeks now are these guys right here. This is the Nike TechCraft 2.0 Tiempo Legend 6. Now, with previous TechCraft packs, it's really just been a colorway variation for the Tiempo model, but this time around they gave us the softer, more premium leather that we've been used to seeing on the limited edition variations of the Legends, more recently the Pirlo model. So this is that exact same leather, which is a little bit thinner and a little bit softer, and you also get leather across the entire upper. And again, it's the most premium variation of the Legend 6 as a general release that we've seen thus far. It's not a huge difference in comparison to a regular Legend, but being that this is my personal favorite shoe, the Tiempo Legend 6, I was really happy to get to wear these and not really have to worry about wrecking a limited edition pair of shoes. Plus, they actually messed up a little bit on the retail price. A regular Legend 6 retails for $210. The TechCraft variation retails for $200, so $10 less than a regular colorway. And again, I think they look great. I like the black and silver kind of simple look to them. The quality of the leather is very, very good. And if you're on the market for a pair of Nike Tiempo Legend 6s, you like kind of the all black look, this is definitely something to look into. So I'll put these over to the side, or I guess in the middle now. I'm running out of room. I'll put them right there. Next, we'll move on to the other pair of shoes that I've been wearing a lot that I actually quite like. This is the new Copa 17.1 from Adidas, the Red Limit Pack colorway, which is the only one at the moment. There's a few things about this shoe that I'm not still the craziest about, and that is this mainly compression fit tongue. Not so much the flap, doesn't really bother you while you're playing, but I just don't like that I have to really adjust it when I put my foot in. It tends to crinkle right here in the middle where the actual compression fit tongue ends internally on the shoe, but the quality of the leather is very good. Once everything is set in place, the shoe is quite comfortable. It's lighter than a pair of Nike Tiempo Legends, but not quite as responsive. It doesn't have the same structure elements as what you'll find from the Legend. But if you are looking for an alternative to a Tiempo Legend from the Adidas brand, I think this is a really solid option. The sprint frame gives it, like I said, a lighter, kind of more flexible feel than you might expect. And the stud pattern, it is FGAG, so it is able to be worn on firm natural grass and artificial grass, something that you won't get from this particular Tiempo, which is firm ground only. So overall, pretty solid shoe. Excited to see more of this from Adidas in the near future, which I'm sure we will. Moving on, the final pair in my bag is actually for indoor use. These are the Nike Tiempo X Proximo Indoors. This is the glow-in-the-dark colorway. I really like this particular colorway. The blue on blue I think is pretty cool with the glow-in-the-dark elements. Plus, like I mentioned earlier, I am a big fan of the Legend 6. It is my personal favorite shoe, so this is one of my personal favorite indoors to wear at the moment. High quality kangaroo leather upper. You maintain pretty much the exact same upper as the regular Legend 6 minus ACC, which isn't entirely necessary for an indoor shoe. Lunarlon cushioning setup, and of course an indoor bottom. This is available in a turf variation as well. Not necessarily in this colorway, but the shoe itself is available in a turf model. And again, really, really good quality, especially considering that it is quite a bit cheaper than a pair of regular Legend 6s, retailing at around $130 or $140 US. So if you're looking for a good pair of leather indoor shoes with a really solid amount of underfoot cushioning, the Nike Tiempo X Proximo is, like I said, one of my personal favorite options at the moment for indoor use. So that's pretty much it for the What's in My Soccer Bag November 2016. Like I said, weather was kind of all over the place, so I tried to cover all of my bases with what I used throughout the month. Hopefully you found this helpful, and I'll leave you to my final thoughts. Alright guys, that is it for the What's in My Soccer Bag video for November 2016. Again, if you did see something that you're interested in purchasing for yourself, you can click the very first link down below. That'll take you to the What's in My Soccer Bag page on my website, where you'll find individual buy it now links for each of the items in today's video. If you have any questions, leave them down below in the comment section, and I definitely will get an answer out to you. If you enjoyed the What's in My Soccer Bag series and want to continue seeing it happen on a monthly basis, be sure to support this video with a like. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all of my social media information linked in the description as well. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. And as always, thanks for watching.